Hi friends, I'm back again. This is Corky, the Plum Creek Booksmith, and I have another junk journal to show you. The name of the book is Prue and I. I haven't read the story. It was a little antique book that I got at an antique store, and I loved the cover. I have washed the cover as best I can, and I have sealed it with some media, like an artist media, collage media. And it is an exposed spine. It has 3 signatures sewn into the cover. The inside cover has been reinforced with fabric. She has 3 signatures, and there's at least 10 pages in each signature, so there's 120 surfaces. So can't remember if I said this is the 3rd time I've tried this video, but I think I didn't say. She's 6 inches tall and 4 inches wide, and she has about 1 1/8 inch spine. The inside cover has a little pocket, and I have some little things tucked inside. You can write on this ledger paper here and here. This is from a box of homemade flashcards. I think somebody who homeschooled gave them to a flea market, and I found them there. And then these are very, very old index cards. And then these are just some tickets that I have stapled together, and they just hang on the side of the pocket. So, and each of the signatures fronts have a really pretty edging. This one has a little safety pin that holds a disc that says story. So that's pretty appropriate because somebody can take this little book and write their story. Lots of writing surfaces within. There's book pages, there's ledger pages. This is an envelope that I've decorated. It was coffee stained, so I put this pretty picture of some asters on it. Well, it's not a picture, it's like a painting. And then inside is my thank you card and the special poem I put in all of my books for the new owner. And here's a little collage here with this little bird, and it's helping keep the flap from the envelope secure. Another old book page and an old stamp, like a trading stamp. This is an old scale ticket, really old and patinaed and kind of fragile, so it's glued onto this book page for extra writing space. And then here's a little top tuck, and this is a page out of one of those animal wildlife books. I have some on my Etsy if anybody's interested. I think I have 2 of those books, and they make wonderful pages, and just you can use them for collage. The illustrations are amazing, so be sure and check that out. So I just used part of a page and these pretty birds, and then on the back I put some ledger paper. And then this little I made this little envelope out of some lightweight packing paper, or it might even have been some masking paper, and I just hinged it with some fabric, and inside are some old cards that I made out of some old cards that I scanned. And I just roughed them up, and they just look authentic that way. More book page. Here's an old tag of some sort, and it has some printing on one side, so I covered it up with some what looks like old wallpaper, or maybe some old fabric, and then you can write on the back. Each of the signature middles, I've decorated the strings, and these 2 have like old stamps. And I have lots of sewing, lots of fluff on the top, and some lace on the bottom of one of the pages. We'll get to that in a little bit. Well, this is letting me go longer than it did before, so I think cleaning out my phone helped. Gives me more room to do my videos. Okay, here's a little pocket, and you can write on here, and then I just put these little romantic looking cards in them. These are some artwork from a really old book, and I scanned some of the pages, and I just love these, and I just like to tuck them in periodically in some of my books. Most of my books have kind of a nature theme, but I always like them to be dainty, delicate, and feminine. So whenever you think of feminine, you think of romance. And this page has a nice trim on it. And so here's the second signature, and I made a little pocket with some old pillowcase fabric that's been coffee dyed. And here's another one of those wildlife book pages, and I put some paper back behind, another old index card, and then this is something authentic from the Oddfellows. I think it was a certificate. I'm not really sure what it is. Something about become a member of it must have been the membership certificate for that particular club. And another one of those scale tickets that you can use to write on the back, or flip it over and glue it on a book page so that you'll have more space to write. Here's a little belly band made out of a baggage claim ticket, and then these two are for some extra writing space. And then the middle of this signature has some more of those trading stamps, and clock faces decorate that page. This is a little medicine bag from Nebraska Methodist Hospital. I glued it down because it had somebody's name, and my being an old nurse, I don't want to give anybody's name away, so I made a pocket out of it, put some little cards inside here, and then inside here I think are some more treasures. Some more like cigarette cards. No, these are Arm & Hammer cards. It's just a real soft bag. It's been around for a long time. I hope you're all doing well. Hopefully we're all in the clear, or at least getting closer. Pretty lucky where I live. We haven't been shut down a whole lot. Here's another charm. It's a little key charm. And then I had some buttons back behind here a little bit too. It's on a bulb pin, a couple buttons. Here's a little side tuck. Some more space to write. Little pocket with some embossed cardstock, and some more romance pictures from an old book. Then I just clipped this on with a paper clip. It's just the bottom of an old ledger book. Gave American Merchandise Company my check number 18 for invoice number 19. And this has some texture paste on it. I think that's really pretty on the music paper. And then this is some more of the oops, Oh, it didn't stick too bad. Okay. The little stamps decorate the inside of those strings, or the inside of the middle. A bridge score sheet. And then this page, I just have this decorated or punched here. And then it flips over this page here, and it's punched on this side as well, just for extra writing space, front and inside. And this page has some decorations on the bottom. Here's a miniature Viewmaster reel that I've put there, and it also is a place to, you know, pop things in. It's a little tuck. And this is some marble paper from an old encyclopedia. And I put a little piece of lace top trim on the top of this for a pull. And then I stamped 1776 on the back. And that's a little pocket made from some book page. Some more ledger paper. Another little tag there attached to the top. Some more trim. The back here has another pocket, and it holds a little reel that's been decorated with some flowers. And then this is just a fun it's a copy of an old book for children, fun in painting and drawing. And that just gives you more place to write. And then these index cards too. And then you can write here as well. So that is Prue and I. And just a nice little book that's been sealed. It has a good feel about it. Nice size. Well, I hope you liked this video. And if you did, please hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And hit the bell so that you can be notified when I add more videos. I have 3 more books in the making. Here's one. She's almost done. Her name is Marjorie, and she's awfully pretty, very feminine. And then this one has a little bit of a masculine feel. It's a leather-bound book. It just has a real yummy feel to it, and I'm still working on it. I think it's got 3 signatures. So we'll try to get that one done soon. And then this one too, with the thick cloth fabric spine, beautiful book boards. And this one has 4 signatures. So that'll be coming up next. Hope you're fine, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Bye now.